The Whitworth Hall, with seating for over 1,000, is used for large gatherings and university ceremonials, such as the conferment of degrees. The degree ceremony opens with a procession led by 2 students carrying wands with lictors' badges. These badges were presented to the university in 1926 by Thomas Brown and Sons. The serpent is the crest of the Duke of Devonshire, the first president of Owens College. The rising sun is pure symbolism for growing enlightenment, leading to the Latin inscription Arduus ad solem, striving to the sun. An alternative northern translation might be, you don't get out for nout. The Latin inscription on the other badge is Honestas optima politia. Honesty is the best policy. The group following the leaders consists of representatives from the Committee of Convocation, teaching and administrative staff of the university, and heads of halls of residence. Convocation is the body of university graduates and current academic staff. A second group, led by student stewards carrying wands, follows with representatives from Court, the supreme governing body of the university, and Senate, the academic body responsible for exams, teaching and research. Also in this group are the academics who will present the graduands for their awards. Next in the procession comes a student bearing the mace, which is made of solid silver. The main body of the head is decorated in applied gold, with the arms of the university. Of the former Victoria University, Owens College Manchester, University College Liverpool and Yorkshire College Leeds, and the City of Manchester. Busy bees, a feature of the crest of the Manchester City Arms, and the double rose, representing the Union of Lancaster and York, are also applied in gold. The serpent from the Duke of Devonshire's arms completes Mr. Leslie Durbin's design of the mace. The mace bearer leads the Vice-Chancellor, or one of the Pro-Vice-Chancellors, who is the presiding officer of the ceremony and who will present the degrees on behalf of the university. The procession is completed by the Registrar, or his representative. All the students taking part in the procession are volunteers from the university student body. The ceremony closes with the Latin quotation Salva sit universitas, nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantis consugamus, which translates to, Long live our University of Manchester. So saying, let us stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduands, whatever the weather, Degree Day is always a happy occasion. It's a ceremony of celebration which embraces all of us, our graduands, their families, their friends, and all of the staff of the university. We meet for the common purpose of awarding degrees and of congratulating our new graduates and wishing them well in the world outside these rather splendid walls. To all of you graduands, we extend our congratulations on successfully completing your courses. University work offers new challenges to students, new patterns of work, new styles of living, often away from home for the first time, and the need to grapple with a rapidly changing and even more rapidly growing body of knowledge in academic fields. Making the transition to university work and university life presents many challenges. And in this, the support and the interest of relatives and friends is critical. I know that as parents or as friends of our students, many of you will have made considerable sacrifices: financial help, moral support, a shoulder to cry on, a place for the piles of accumulated washing to get done. So we're especially glad to welcome so many relatives and friends to today's ceremony. To you especially, I extend a very warm welcome and express our deep gratitude for the important part that you've played in supporting our new graduates. University education has become ever more important. At one time, many of our most important assets as a country were physical resources like coal or iron. Today, our most treasured resource must be our collective skills, the human resources that each of us can bring to bear to improve the lives of all of us economically and socially. Training and education are critical in this, and universities are more important than ever. Manchester, like all other universities, is now facing some difficult financial challenges. It's important that we as a university can keep educating large numbers of 18-year-olds and also offering continuing education courses to even more people to ensure the basis of skills that the country needs. It's just as important that we succeed in maintaining the high quality of university education, for which Britain is still renowned. In Manchester, we offer teaching across a full range of disciplines, and we pride ourselves on the care we take with our teaching and on the range and quality of our research. Many of those academics who have been involved in teaching today's graduates are national and international figures in their own subjects. And the community of research and scholarship of which they are a part extends both within and beyond the university, and it's something which we treasure and which our graduands have become part of. We know that those who graduate today have not only learned a good deal about their own subjects, they've also developed a whole range of new skills to interpret, to analyze, to understand, and to manage. University education has increasingly incorporated aspects like group work and communication skills in what it offers. And such skills are clearly important. So too is flexibility, to apply those skills in a range of different contexts, not least since today's graduates, in the context of the labour markets of today, are going to have to change jobs in the course of their working lives. And in this process of learning, I hope that you, as graduates, have also developed an awareness of your own responsibilities to others in the wider society. You leave the university with obligations to that wider society, as well as with incentives for your own personal success. For those of you who are leaving the university, you also go out from Manchester as new members of a wider fellowship of the university as a whole. And we hope that in the years ahead, you'll keep in touch both with your fellow graduates, with your teachers, and with developments here in the university itself, through our graduate magazine, through your membership of Convocation, through some of the occasional gatherings of year groups. We greatly value the contacts with our graduates and hope that you will help us to maintain them. May I, on behalf of the university, wish all of you well in your future careers.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the Faculty of Arts with honours in Environmental Studies, Elizabeth Ann Hall Gardner. Clive Richards.
Well done.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Studies, Carol Rose Burns.
Well done.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Geography, Alexandra Mary Greenbank.
Well done here.
Nicholas James Hedges.
Many congratulations. Well
Katie Amanda Stukin.
done. Congratulations. Very well done.
Tamsin Rebecca Bell.
Congratulations.
Jane
Well done.
Caroline Blackmore.
Well done.
Christopher James Bowden.
Congratulations.
Jane Bramall.
Congratulations.
Nigel Paul Brayshaw.
Congratulations.
Jonathan Mark William Jude Burns.
How are we going to end? Well done.
Claire Elizabeth Alexandra Dashwood.
Congratulations. Well done.
Katie Elizabeth Dulake.
Congratulations. Well done.
Joanna Louise Forster.
Congratulations. Well done here.
Nicola Fox.
Congratulations. Well done.
Matthew James Gilby.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anne Marie Glover.
Congratulations.
Karen Joanne Gold.
Congratulations.
Adrian Lee Goff.
Well done. Congratulations.
Ian Edward Goff.
Congratulations.
Deborah Dawn Hinchliffe.
Well done. Congratulations.
Barnaby Hosey.
Congratulations.
Delia Louise James.
Well done.
Alistair Kenneth King.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anna Charlotte Lewis.
Well done. Congratulations.
Emma Samantha Maltby.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jane McIntosh. Jane
Well done.
Christie Meek.
Well done. Congratulations.
Duncan John Millwood. Robert Graham Naylor.
Well done. Congratulations.
Tonya Louise Patrick.
Well done. Congratulations.
John Keith Pennington.
Congratulations. again.
Joanne Helen Poole.
Congratulations. Well done.
Daniel Simon Quint.
Congratulations. Well done.
Bridget Ann Robertson.
Congratulations. Very well done.
Mia Jacqueline Serra.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alexandra Tamsin Shepherd.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nicola Jane Smith.
Congratulations. Well done.
Natalie Ann Swain.
Congratulations.
Jane Claire Tomkinson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Emma Ann Louise Worsfold.
Congratulations, sir.
Gillian Susan Allender.
Well done. Congratulations.
Cheryl Lindsay Belfield.
Congratulations.
Natalie Gabrielle Claire Boucher.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thomas Mark Falcon.
Congratulations. Well done.
Dominic John Hammond.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nyon Hazel. Merony Claire Hughes.
Congratulations.
Jeremy Sinclair Hunter.
Well done. Congratulations.
Rosemary Patricia Irvin.
Congratulations. Sir.
Susanna Mary Keeling.
Congratulations, sir.
Susanna Kate Lawson. Benjamin Patrick McFarland.
Congratulations, sir.
Philip Todd O'Connor.
Well done.
David Robert Orman.
Congratulations.
James Slade Pearton. Sarah Louise Ellen Pulfrey. Paul James Reeves.
Congratulations. Well done.
Frances Kate Richards.
Congratulations. Well done.
Charanjit Sankar. Fiona Louise Skilk.
Congratulations. Well done.
Micah Jane Catherine Slack.
Congratulations.
Nicholas Luke Stevenson.
Congratulations.
James Alexander Swinhoe.
Congratulations.
Paul Jonathan Turner.
Congratulations.
Gary Clem Stewart Wilson.
Congratulations, sir.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with honours in Geography, Simon Balance.
Very well done.
Gary Edward Beasley.
Many congratulations,
Janet
sir.
Lynn Bergin.
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Vanessa Jane Purser.
Congratulations, well done.
Helen Louise Arthur.
Congratulations.
Annabelle Bowden.
Congratulations.
Rona Connell.
Well done. Congratulations.
Katie Dimmock.
Congratulations.
Rebecca Justine Dobbs.
Well done. Congratulations.
Deirdre Mary Dobson.
Well done. Congratulations.
Christopher Eccles.
Congratulations, sir.
Morgan Evans.
Congratulations, sir.
Jane Caroline Hayhurst.
Well done. Congratulations.
Matthew Robert Lowe.
Congratulations. Well done.
Daniel James Mansfield.
Congratulations. Well done.
Andrew David Milner.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kuheli Mukherjee.
Well done. Congratulations.
Benjamin James Paul Newman.
Congratulations. Sir.
Pascoe Hugh Nichols.
Congratulations. Well done.
Rebecca Mary Nichols.
Congratulations. Well done.
Matthew Thomas Pickett.
Congratulations. Sir.
Stephen Robert Sayer.
Well done.
David Michael Thomas.
Congratulations. Sir.
John Leonard William Tridgell.
Congratulations. Well done.
Mark Richard Trohier.
Congratulations.
Emma Jane Walter.
Congratulations. Sir.
Heather Carol Ward.
Congratulations. Well done.
Karen Louise Willie.
Congratulations. Well done.
James Michael Arnold.
Congratulations.
Stuart Coleman.
Well done. Congratulations.
James Samuel Ait.
Congratulations. Sir.
James Stephen Gurney.
Congratulations.
Sarah Virginia Liddington.
Congratulations. Well done.
Eamon Anthony Quinn.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alex John Rivers.
Well done. Congratulations.
Stephen James Roberts.
Congratulations.
Sarah Louise Rogers.
Congratulations, sir.
Aaron Christopher Simons.
Congratulations.
Sarah Joanne Wathen.
Congratulations, sir.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with honours in Geography and Geology, Jason Lee McKinley.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jane Elizabeth Barber.
Congratulations. Well done.
Victoria Blithen.
Congratulations.
Martin Richard Cousin.
Congratulations.
Carl Irenaeus.
Congratulations.
Mark Jennison.
Congratulations.
Richard Anthony Phillips.
Congratulations, sir.
Stuart David Pownall.
Congratulations. Well done.
Michael Graham Stokes.
Congratulations, sir.
Lucy Claire Ulf.
Congratulations, sir.
Joanne Wilson.
Congratulations. Well done.
Justine Michelle Alp.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sarah Elizabeth Camia.
Well done. Congratulations.
Matthew Carroll.
Congratulations, sir.
Claire Louise Cowgill.
Congratulations, sir.
Jonathan Neil Horn.
Congratulations, well done.
Ian Keith Maudsley.
Congratulations, sir.
Claire Suzanne McCarthy.
Congratulations, well done.
Lucy Margaret Radon.
Congratulations.
And Leon Richard Galley. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with honours in Environmental and Resource Geology, Abigail Rebecca Brooks. Michael John Hughes.
Congratulations, well done.
Alison Mary Jones.
Congratulations, sir.
Nicholas Liam Kirwan.
Congratulations.
Victoria Emma Scory.
Congratulations, well done.
Vanessa Jane Hopkins.
Congratulations.
Naomi Avis Howard.
Congratulations.
Alison Pate.
Congratulations.
Stephen Reed.
Congratulations, sir.
Andrew James Barton.
Congratulations, well done.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with honours in Geochemistry, Michael Carl Kaiser.
Well done. Congratulations.
Richard Anthony Osborne.
Well done. Congratulations.
Suzanne Honorine Bland.
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Paul Andrew Edwards.
Congratulations, well done.
Louise Jane Kwasnicki.
Congratulations.
Stephen Patrick Tye. Philip Martin Ricketts.
Congratulations, sir.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with honours in Geology, Martin Lee Barron.
Congratulations.
Richard Alastair Brian Duncan.
Congratulations, well done.
Mark Ashton.
Congratulations.
Paul Ashworth.
Congratulations.
Robert Peter Byers.
Congratulations, well done.
Andrew Robert Goodchild.
Congratulations, sir.
Neil Humphrey.
Congratulations.
Richard David Jones.
Well done. Congratulations.
Andrew Mark Lee.
Well done.
Gary John Marshall.
Congratulations, sir.
Ian Michael Redshaw. Andrew Smalley. Katie Helen Varley. Matthew Robert Wilton. Mark David Woolley. Michael Brown. Sarah Elizabeth Cannon. Alexandra Rani Chawan. John Edward Mackenzie Christie. Matthew Douglas Coughlin. Oliver David Evans. Nicholas James Haig. Robert John Hamilton. Nicholas James Hart. Valerie Kane. Paul Kirby. James Stephen O'Halloran. Lynn Carol Perigo. Noel Christopher Scott. Matthew William Stafford. Rachel Louise Taylor. Christopher Jonathan Neville Ward. William Watson. Alexandra Diamond. Neil Faulkner. Glenn David Anthony McCormack. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology, James Edward Cope.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Science and Engineering with honours in Pharmacy. Sarah Frances Chait. Charles Carl Gerard Hines.
Well done. Congratulations.
Adil Ikram.
Well done.
Gareth Edward Masterman.
Congratulations.
Virginia Ann McNally.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jignesh Praktaba Patel.
Congratulations, sir.
Jitish Vinod Poppet.
Congratulations, well done.
Rebecca Ann Addiman.
Congratulations, well done.
Kashif Ali.
Congratulations, sir.
Catherine Ann Barnes.
Congratulations, sir.
Paul Cassidy.
Congratulations, sir.
Christopher Matthew Farrell.
Congratulations, sir.
Andrew Neil Harkness.
Well done, congratulations.
Anthony Howard.
Congratulations, sir.
Lorraine Jones.
Congratulations.
Anthony Stephen Kent.
Congratulations.
Hilary Po Yan Lau.
Congratulations, sir.
Ting Kwok Lung.
Congratulations.
Ho Chan Lu.
Congratulations, well done.
Helen Jane Lum.
Congratulations.
Michael Oliver McQuaid.
Congratulations.
Miriana Ahmed Nizaruddin.
Congratulations, sir.
Suzanne Louise Alton.
Congratulations, sir.
Jashkaran Singh Panu.
Congratulations.
Abdul Rauf Yasaf Patel.
Congratulations.
Christopher David Pilkington.
Congratulations.
Gregory David Price.
Congratulations.
Nadeem Asif Razul.
Congratulations.
Rabiria Riyaz.
Congratulations.
Rebecca Shepherd.
Congratulations.
Neil Michael Shield.
Congratulations.
Tracy Dawn Louise Strange.
Congratulations.
Abhirama Viravahu.
Congratulations.
Danvati Velyi.
Congratulations.
Thomas David Mervyn Wolfson.
Congratulations.
Nazrin Akhtar.
Congratulations.
Maud Karu Iqbal Amin.
Congratulations.
Maria Claire Bell.
Congratulations.
Jill Case.
Congratulations.
Carwing Catherine Chan Chan.
Congratulations, sir.
Helen Costigan.
Congratulations.
Nathan John Cutts.
Congratulations.
Paul Davis.
Congratulations.
Marie Bernadette Dini, Himanshu Desai, Mark Allen Forrest, Catherine Ann Julia Gardner, Victoria Jerezdi, Claire Jennifer Gillen, Rodney Allen Grundy, Rachel Claire Hodgkin, Catherine Louise Hutton, Tejinder Pal Singh Minhas, Maureen Iwoan Maluja, Ian Philip Parr, Shagafta Paveen, Daksha Patel, Minal Patel, Zahida Rashid, Susnita Razali, Harvinder Kaur Sethi, Anis Shantila Shah, Bindi Chandrakant Shah, Amalok Singh Sahol, Janice Suri, Ravinder Kul Tulsi, Alison Louise Wigley, Balba Desi, Shahid Ghani, and for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy, Seema Kaleem Chowdhury.
Well done, Jill. Salva sit Universitas Nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantes consurgamus.
So now you're leaving the university and going out into the world. All of us in the university wish you the very best of luck. We're sure that you'll do really well. When you graduate, as you've just done, you automatically join a body of graduates called Convocation. Through Convocation and through the programme of events organised by the Alumni Officer, you'll be able to keep in touch with us and, we hope, share with us news of your progress. From time to time, the university publishes Manchester Graduate, which will tell you what's happening within the university, what's new, what's going on, how we're changing, how we're keeping up with the times, and how some of your contemporaries are faring. Now more than ever, One of the most important parts of the university consists of its graduates, taking forward the name of the university along with their own achievements in every country of the world. Do keep in touch with your colleagues and your teachers, with your hall or with your department. We value that link, and we hope you will too. And now the world awaits you. We wish you every success and happiness in the years ahead.